Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be looking at the topic matrices. And what can we say matrix is? It's a rectangular array of numbers arranged in rows and columns. You can see that in this case we have these are called rows and this direction is columns, and that's how we write it. Most times you could see it. Matrix can be written as AM times N, which M indicates the rows, the number of rows, and N indicate the number of columns. So that is the meaning of this. So when data or numbers are arranged in rows and columns, that's what we call matrix. And so we're going to be moving to the algebra part of it and adding, subtracting, and scalar multiplication of it. Okay, so this is a question we have here. Let me just include scalar multiplication of it so we understand it better. So let me just include, I'm just using a stone to kill two birds rule by just doing one example from one question to be able to explain everything at once. So very easy now. We have, if the matrix A is, we have the elements here, and this is 2 by 2 matrix because the number of rows we have is 2 and the number of columns is also 2. And now we are told to add A plus B, matrix A plus B. In this case, matrix A and matrix B are the same order. That means they have the same number of rows and number of columns, so we can actually add them together. So let me write the questions out again. So for our A, we have 5. A is, for question 1, we have A equals to 0 minus 3, then 5 and 2. Then our B is 13, 1 minus 4 and 5. Yeah, minus 4 and 5. Yeah, sorry, I didn't write my 5 well. And 5. So let's actually do A plus B. A plus B means we're going to be adding all the elements together. That means in this part here, let me change my pen now. So in this part, we're going to be adding this together plus this. That means it's going to be 0 plus 13. And the other part, what do I have here is minus 3 and 1. So we're going to add it together. That is minus 3 plus 1. Then for B, that's going to be 5, this place plus here. So 5 plus negative 4, then 2 plus 5. So if you do that now, we're going to have 0 plus 13 gives us 13. Then minus 3 plus 1 gives us minus 2. Put a calculator. So this is going to give us plus times minus is going to give us minus. So that means it's saying that 5 minus 4, and that's 1. And 2 plus 5 is 7. This is A plus B, and we've gotten our answer. So let's find from this question also, so that we can see the question. Let me do this part here. Let's do our B here. We have B plus A in the question here. So B plus A, that means we're going to our B first, then plus our A. So let's do to get that. Our B is 13 here plus 0. 13 plus 0 and 1 plus minus 3. So that means 1 plus minus 3. Then also minus 4. We're writing B before A. So that's what we're doing. Minus 4 plus 5. And also for the last part, there are 5 plus 2. And if you add that out, you're going to get 13 minus, because this is going to give us plus times minus is going to give us minus 3. So that's minus 2. And minus 4 plus 1 is going to give us 1. 5 plus 2 is going to give us 7. Now you notice that A plus B is equals to B plus A. So that means there's a law. That means under matrix of the same order, addition is commutative. So it's commutative. That it was it means in this case. So because A plus B equals to B plus A. So definitely let's move on to the second part now. Alright, so let's continue. So what we want to do next is so let me erase this back so we can actually manage what we have again here. A minus B, and so what do we have is 0 minus 3, 5, 2, and 13, 1, minus 4, and 5. So A minus B. Same method now is we're subtracting. What is our A? So we have 0, 0 minus 13, then also minus 3 minus 1, which is then 5 and 4 here. 5 minus 4, then 2 minus 5. If we do that, we're going to get this to be our answer. 0 minus 13 is minus 13. Minus 3 minus 1, it's going to become minus 4. And minus times minus here means 4. So that means 5 plus 4, which is 9. And 2 minus 5 is going to give us minus 3. So A minus B, this is what we got for our answer. Then if you want to do B minus A from this question, B minus A, that means you're subtracting B from A. I mean A from B. So that means 13 minus 0, like that. So 13 minus 0 and 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3, and also we have 4 minus 5, and 5 minus 2. So what do I have to get? 13 minus 0 is 13. Minus times minus here is plus. So that means we're saying 1 plus 3, which is 4. And minus 4 minus 5 is minus 9. And 5 minus 2 is 3. So we could see that A minus B is not equal to B minus A. So under matrix, subtraction is not commutative. And we see that even in natural number integers, subtraction is not commutative. So that is A minus B, B minus A. So that is for 2 by 2 matrix. So let's do the second question. We have P and Q. P and Q is 2 by 3 matrix. Let me write P out again so we can solve it now. So our P from the question, P is minus 4 minus 2 and 0. 4 minus 2 and 0. And we have 1, 0, 37. 1, 0, 37. And Q is what? Q is minus 4 minus 2 and 2, and we have 8, 3 and 6. So we're looking for P plus Q and P minus Q. So what is our P plus Q going to be? I'm just going to be adding them together. Also P plus Q simply means 4. We're going to be adding all this together, and that's each 4 plus minus 4, then minus 2 plus minus 2, then 0 plus 2, then 1 plus 8, 0 plus 3, 37 plus 6, and that will give us 0, because 4 minus, this is going to be 4 minus 4, because plus times minus is minus, so 4 minus 4, and also this is plus times minus, and this is going to give us minus 4. 0 plus 2 is 2, and 1 plus 8 is 9, 0 plus 3 is 3, and 37 plus 6 is 43. So P plus Q is this. So if we do that for, we're going to get P plus Q is going to, Q plus P is going to be the same thing. So next question is P minus Q. So let's do that now. P, we subtract P minus Q, subtract Q from P. So it's going to become 4 minus 4, then minus 2 minus, okay, minus 2 minus 2 minus 2. I'm subtracting. This is, then the next one is 0 minus 2, then 1 minus 8, 1 minus 8, then 0 minus 3, then 37 minus 6, and that's going to give us, let's do that together. This is going to be minus times minus is plus, that is 4 plus 4, which is 8. Minus times minus is plus, which is 0, because minus 2 plus 2 is 0. 0 minus 2 is also minus 2. 1 minus 8 is minus 7. 0 minus 3 is minus 3. And 37 minus 6 is 31. So P minus Q is 0, 8, minus 2, 7, minus 7, 3, and 31. So quickly, for the scalar part of it, let's say 3 times A, 3A, find 3A. We're looking for 3A according to the question. It simply means we are multiplying everything in the matrix A by 3. And what is our A from the question? That is 0 minus 3, 5, and 2. 0 minus 3, 5, and 2. So what we are doing is multiplying everything by 3. That's what it means. 3 times 0 minus 3 times 0. No, minus 3 times 3. Oh, let me just write it first way. So that's 3 times minus 3. Then 3 times 5. Then 3 times 2. If we multiply that, that's going to give us 0 minus 9. And this is going to give us 15 and minus and 6. So that is scalar multiplication under matrix. So that's all for today. See you next class. Bye.